So next to go from West Sussex, Billingshurst Dog Training Society, Charlie Osborne and Rebel, 7-year-old Border Collie. Springer's leading the way at the moment, Graham.
Yep. So they know what they've got to chase. They've got to get inside 133 faults, and Charlie doing a great job substituting for Leslie, who's this dog's normal handler, who's just had an operation, so unfortunately can't run, and he's going to be sick as a parrot not to be able to run. So that's 10 faults, but again, not the end of the world.
Terrific energy from Charlie. Trying to transfer that to Rebel. We'll talk about the relationship between dog and hand a little bit later on. It is Stacey Osborne next with Echo, 6-year-old Border Collie from Billingshurst Dog Training Society. 5 faults picked up, just missed the landing point, I believe. Cleanly over the Ukanubra. And the A-frame, more faults there. Missed that. That's so important. Pick up a lot of faults there, don't they, Graham? Just missed that white landing point.
They do. It's probably one of the most difficult things to train together with the weaving poles. But as long as she just keeps picking up a few 5s, she won't be too unhappy, because there's only 2 more teams to go after this.
Only 2 to go, including the holders, it has to be said. We'll tell you about them when they arrive. And the baton moves to Sue Rolfe, very experienced with Fond, 6-year-old Border Collie.
Not wasting much time at all here. Very experienced partnership this. Been to Crufts many times. Know exactly what they need to do in these team events. Oh, and that's going to be a refusal for going past the Kennel Club jump.
It's a shame because Fonds was so accurate touching that white landing point and then missed the Kennel Club jump. But still good speed, and it's just worth bearing in mind that we've yet to see the perfect round. And it's just got to keep going and keep hanging in there. Experienced Sue Rolfe and Fonts completing their ride. The baton's handed over. Last dog is Will Rolfe, Sue's husband, and one of the more experienced handlers out there.
Great advert for the over 30s is Will, but a tremendous...
The over what, did you say?
Over 30s.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
He loves running at Crufts. Him and his dog, they've done tremendously well over the years. Not so well on the grass, but they just love the atmosphere. He loves the surface. New surface this year, I should point out. We all try and get the best surface for these dogs to run on. Still be a little bit slippery, but he's doing really well. Come on, Will.
He is indeed. Well done, Will. And getting good support. Last dog then. Scoot, 11-year-old Border Collie, makes his way through and gets a huge round of applause.
And into the lead they go.
Absolutely, that is enough. That is enough with that excellent last round to put Billingshurst in the lead at the moment. And lovely images there, and that was probably where some of the faults were picked up, just missing, as we've said before, and a bit of hesitation there too. But it's good enough, and Billingshurst are the team to catch at the moment. I mentioned the holders. Here they are. Scunthorpe Hustlers, holders of this Agility Team Large Trophy. And away we go, Roger Teasdale and Jingo. It is Jingo's birthday today. Same dogs, Graham, same quartet that won at Crufts 2016.
Same handlers, same dogs, yep. So they've... there's no pressure then, so to speak. No, they are a very, very experienced quartet. This will tell you a little bit about everybody as we go around. This is Roger Teasdale.
And there's some faults picked up there, unexpectedly perhaps. It's one of the, from up here anyway, one of the more straightforward obstacles, but still keeping going. Roger and Jingo, the 9-year-old Border Collie. What more would you want to do on your birthday than compete at Crufts? That's the first one done. Mark Laker next to go, and clattering the first obstacle again. Slightly surprising. You know all about Mark, don't you?
I do. He's the current Kennel Club Team GB Agility Manager. Has been for the last few years. Took over from me, doing an absolutely fantastic job. And unfortunately, pressure's on, and he's picked up an elimination for the team, so they will not be taking the trophy home again this year, unfortunately.
Wow, that was a crucial moment then, that elimination, and it means that the title is going to go somewhere else, as opposed to Scunthorpe. Mark Waker, Devo, the 8-year-old border collie, again completing the round, although there'll be a slight sinking feeling perhaps in Mark's stomach after what's happened there, but the baton gets handed over to Mark's wife, Karen. It is her birthday today as well, a lot of birthdays flying around.
Really quick dog, this.
It is quick.
Very difficult to keep under control, but she's done that nicely. Got to work very hard. You can, just for those of you that may not be too familiar with agility, you can give them verbal commands, you can make sure that they're watching your body. The only thing you can't do is touch them.
You see, I do remember a few of the things you said.
That's the rule. Now she's lost.
Yeah. It's very tricky. This is, again, that reaction from Karen. We'll go back to that after this round's finished, because it's very interesting to look at that. Last dog, Julie Chapman, with Oz, 9-year-old border collie. The last dog for the holders, the Scunthorpe Hustlers, and this is about their last action before the title changes hands. 5 points picked up there. Again, through those tunnels, and lovely dogs, lovely action for them, clearing that hurdle superbly and very, very quick. Goodness me, this is a quick dog round. Oz, lovely. And we're coming towards it. Again, over that hurdle, back up. Top of the course, back down. Through the tunnel and through the weeds. Well done, Oz, completing Scunthorpe Hustlers round. Norman's going to go back again, and oh my goodness me.
Unfortunately, she skipped a pole, which means that she has to go back and do them again. As she took the dog back, it went over the long jump, which is the obstacle out of order, and unfortunately that's an elimination. Such a sad way to end, but well done to them.
So Billingshurst leading the pack at the moment, and the last quartet will come now. Let's just have a little look at the elimination and the reaction here, because the handlers don't have too long to learn the course, do they? And if you don't know it, you don't know it. No,
you get the course plan. You get the course plan a half an hour or so before, and then you get to walk it for 5 minutes. Poor old Karen. She's going to love seeing that, especially in slow motion, on her birthday as well. Happy birthday, Karen, from me.
Yeah, happy birthday. It's tough, just underlining how tough it is. At the moment, it's looking very, very good for Billingshurst, and this is the last quartet to go. The live wires from Lancashire and your Westland special versatile dog, Mika, to go first. Very, very versatile, and away Mika goes. 10-year-old border collie. Let's watch this one very, very closely, Graham. It's okay so far, and it's clean, and it is quick. Bit of hesitation, not quite sure there. Went over the... Oh dear.
Yeah, the problem coming over that Yukonuba jump is that they've got the long jump just to the left of the dog as they're coming over, and they're frightened of pushing the dog to the left, which one of the early dogs did actually take the long jump. So, and then they're overcompensating. So, but it's all about communication. The dog needs to know exactly where you want it to go. Otherwise, he will make the decision for you if you're too late.
Long run down towards the end, towards tunnel at the far end of the course, up and over the wall. Mika now goes through the weaves, successfully and cleanly through the weaves, and the baton is handed over to Minx and to Alan Wildman. Minx, 7 years old. Tell us about Alan, very experienced handler.
He is, picks up 5 faults on the dog walk, unfortunately, as we pick up there, but represented Great Britain on a couple of occasions at least, and is actually in the current 2017 squad. We have a squad of people in training at the moment, and from that squad we will choose the teams to go to the EOs and the World Championships.
And Minx missing that white landing spot again, a few more faults, but it's a quick round as we anticipated. Coming towards the end now through the weaves, and the baton gets handed over to Petra Craver-Hampton with Gilly, 6.5-year-old border collie. Awesome, and he's going to have to put in a bit of an awesome round here, but always works very, very hard, and Petra really proud of Gilly. Not too sure which way to go. Pick the right way in the end. A-frame is okay. The tunnel far right hand course as we're sitting. This is a nice round, Graham.
Got to keep it clean now if they want to pick up second place. They can't afford any more faults at all. So she'll do. She comes along really fast part of the course now into the weaves. They must enter the weaves to the right of the first pole, then alternately in and out after that. And then they'll have a baton change.
To Nicola Wildman, Flame, 9-year-old border collie, laid-back animal, family pet, occasionally disturbs himself to do a little bit of agility. And this is Flame's last agility run, this one, retirement looming, and Flame can chill out for the rest of his life. And he will want to go out on a high, and it's a steady round. We've seen quicker ones, I think, but so far it's...
Yep, but he's 9 years of age now. You can't start competing till they're 18 months. There is no upper age limit, but everybody knows their own dog, and they begin to tell you. And you say, he's starting to slow down just a little bit. He's still more than capable of doing the jumps. He's having a great time, but now's the time to probably take him out from top-class competition.
Absolutely. And Flame just finishing off there. There she goes. Well done, Flame. And that is the last dog has run, and we wish Flame a very, very happy and contented retirement. And looking at some of the action that we've enjoyed at our first event of Crufts 2017, Graham, and the course was a tough one, wasn't it? It tested dogs, it tested the handlers.
This is the test of actually being a good course designer. You go out there, it looked a fairly straightforward course. Yes, there was the wrong end of the tunnel coming off the end of the dog walk, but other than that, there were a lot of straight lines. Now, we had a lot of dogs having the long jump down, and it is the secret of good course design. Alan, really experienced judge and competitor. I mean, when people say to me, well, how do you start to actually design a course? And the first thing, which I'll tell you about in just a minute.
Yeah, we've got a few days to talk about it, but it is Billingshurst, top of the pile, who win the agility relay, the Crufts team, for large dogs over 43 centimetres, live wires in second place, and springers in third. And that's we will stand by for the presentation, but that's an excellent effort as we tick through. And Scunthorpe 7th of the 8th. A little bit of a contrast there from their victory last year, but a fine effort from Billingshurst, and they will be rewarded for their efforts very shortly. Here we go with the presentation, and I believe that Tony Alcock is going to be involved in this, now on the Kennel Club board, a former world indoor and outdoor bowls champion.
First prize goes to Billingshurst.
And first place goes to Billingshurst Dog Training Club. Charlie Osborne, Stacey Osborne.
Brilliant. Well done.
Charlie getting his rosette from Alan. And Stacey. And then Sue Rolfe. And on the end, the young man himself, Will Rolfe, again just proving how much he loves this green carpet. It's unexplainable. It is absolutely unexplainable how well he does here. It's just one of those things. But great effort, really good competition. Great start to Crufts 2017, Jim.